Google Maps versus Apple Maps versus Waze. In this video, we will compare these three navigation apps and try to determine which one is the best. Or more specifically, which one is the best for which situation. Lacking 2 or 3 phones to show you side-by-side differences, we will rely on numbers, track records, user opinions, and also some executives' viewpoints. Let's delve deeper into the strengths of each player. Google Maps was created in 2005, Waze in 2006, and Apple Maps in 2012. They have respectively 1 billion, 151 million, and 74 million monthly users. I asked ChatGPT to draw me a graph of this evolution since 2015, and it confirms that Google Maps is far ahead. It's not very serious if the numbers aren't completely accurate. What matters more is the dynamic between the three of them. This doesn't necessarily mean that Google Maps is necessarily the best choice. Waze and Apple Maps may be better in one area, have a more niche use. And especially on the other side, there is Google. Their brand speaks for them. But Apple also has a very strong branding, and yet they are lagging behind. What could have happened? While researching, I looked into what comparative advantages Apple Maps might have. Unique features that neither Apple Maps nor Waze possess. I can tell you I searched, and I didn't find much. Apple Maps is quite a standard application. It goes straight to the point with navigation. It offers a clean map without distractions, without the pins. What else? It allows for the creation of online maps and customizable lists, which Google Maps already does. Apart from a few marginal features, Apple Maps is easily forgettable. It's a lesser copy of Google Maps. But an important point is missing. What if Google Maps was doomed to fail from the start? When the app was released in 2012, it was met with a flood of criticism. Riddled with bugs, the modeling was off, some cities had changed names, and other locations had even swifted places. In a statement, Tim Cook was forced to apologize, all the while pointing to competitors' solutions. While we are improving maps, you can try alternatives by downloading map apps from the App Store like Bing, MapQuest, and Waze, or use Google or Nokia Maps. Today all these issues have been resolved, but Apple Maps missed its first impression, and that reputation will follow it for a while yet. Apple Maps doesn't have much going for it, but then what about Waze? Waze is much more interesting. It could be summarized with this YouTube comment: 100 points to Waze for warning me about speed traps. That's all I really need. Takes home the win. Indeed, Waze provides traffic updates, police checks, accident reports, and much more. All of this is made possible through a reporting system, meaning each user acts as a data source. Users proactively inform the app about what's happening in real time around them. Consequently, they also inform users who will follow them. The more users there are, the more data is available, enhancing the experience and attracting even more users, and so on. However, this system isn't magical. Google Maps also has a reporting system, just no one really uses it. For such a system to work effectively, users need to see a benefit in making these reports, and Waze has understood it perfectly. What's striking you when you first open the app is the individual attention each user receives. There is an achievements tab, levels, badges, and even a website summarizing activities and the points associated. Each user can customize their avatar and display it for everyone to see. The real strength of Waze is its application of video game principles. In general, Waze is considered superior to Google Maps in terms of navigation features. It offers nearly instant traffic updates, simplified directions, and displays over speeding alerts. Yet, Google Maps isn't seriously threatened by by Waze. And for a good reason, money. Google acquired Waze in 2013 for $1.3 billion. Noam Bardin, the former CEO of Waze, discussed this in a LinkedIn post titled "Why did I leave Google?" or "Why did I stay so long?" He mentions some interesting things. Google was true to their promise and gave us this autonomy, although we didn't remain as a separate legal entity, but rather became Google employees. In a corporation, the employee alignment is to the corporation brand, not to the product. These aspects of corporate life slowly wore me down. At the end of every day, I always ask myself, what did I do for our users today? We start companies to build products that serve people, not to sit in meetings with lawyers. To summarize, Waze development is hindered by Google, and all the good ideas will probably be tested by Google Maps first. However, one doesn't become a platform with 1 billion monthly users without having some good ideas on its own. In terms of such capabilities, Google Maps is unmatched. When it comes to exploring new places, the app is far superior than Waze or Apple Maps. It offers a longer list of establishments, the ability to apply filters, the abundant photos and reviews that are easy to access, and who else can boast features like Street View, Live View, or Immersive View, available around the globe. Visiting the world while staying at home. Only Google Maps can do that. But all this doesn't happen by itself. For everything to work, you need data, a lot of data. What if that was the real strength of Google Maps? By encouraging businesses to register on its platform and continuously updating information, Google Maps has become a search engine in its own right. Millions of easily segmented companies in nearly 200 countries. A real gold mine. And what if I told you that this database is within your reach? Just go to scrap.io. Scrap.io is the ultimate tool for scraping Google Maps. By just selecting a location and a category, you have access to all the kind of companies registered on Google Maps. And then you have access to your CSV or Excel file. By clicking the link in the description, you can get your first 100 leads free of charge. This is the end of the video. To respond to the title of the video, Waze for driving, Google for the rest, Apple if you are a masochist. If you have enjoyed this video, you can subscribe to the channel. There is nothing else to see. The end.